Okay, y'all. So yesterday I talked about the earning mentality, right? And how it blocks your manifestations. Because a lot of times people are like, I feel like I'm worthy of that $1,000,000, or I feel like I'm worthy of a bunch of clients, right? And on the surface level, on the ego level, you do. You absolutely do feel that way. But embedded deeply in your subconscious is this earning mentality that have you worked hard enough to get it, right? Because as I said in that previous video, the Industrial Revolution broke our ancestors and conditioned them to believe this way. This also spills into all areas of our life, right? We have to earn rest. We have to earn love, right? So here's some tips on how we can combat that. Here's some ways to combat the earning mentality within our brain. Do not wait until you have done enough to get what you need. So let's start there. So in basic life, things like you're hungry, but you have errands to run, and you promised your boss you would get this report out, and blah, 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 right? Pause, right? Because a lot of the things that happen to us happen because we're not present in the moment. So pause. Really anchor yourself in the present moment and ask yourself, what do I need right now? Because I can promise you, you don't need that damn report to the boss. I can promise you, you don't need to run that next errand. I can promise you that if you were a 2-year-old screaming in the back of your seat talking about you was hungry, you wouldn't make that 2-year-old wait. You are that 2-year-old bitch. Hit that drive-thru and feed yourself. Are you overwhelmed? Spiritually, emotionally, friendshiply, family. Stop agreeing to shit off GP purposes. No. Really anchor yourself in the present when somebody asks you if you can fucking help them, and ask yourself if you have the capacity to help them. And if you don't, you tell them no. And you can tell them no in a nice way. I just don't have the capacity to help you right now. I'm really sorry. But also, you don't have to fucking apologize. That's just me giving you a bridge because I know you're uncomfortable right now. Now, in manifestation, let me use a regular example of something small. I want to manifest over 1,000 followers on TikTok. I set that as an intention maybe like a couple months ago, and then my whole life blew up. I started to tell myself this narrative of, well, I wasn't posting regularly, so therefore I'm not going to get followers. Earning. But I had to correct that and say that I had good content. And even if I didn't do anything, my audience was going to grow. And I got over 100 followers.